I'm Megan Edwards with Virgin Radio, and I am here with Vance Joy. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
This isn't your first time in Canada, right? You've been here before.
I've been here before, yes.
And how are we as people? Amazing?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah?
Yes, exactly that, yeah. No, I love being here, and I've always felt really welcomed and always had great receptions at shows. So yeah, I love coming here.
So your show last night was sold out. You're doing another show tonight, I believe at the Commodore, right?
No, the Orpheum.
Oh, the Orpheum, right. And they're both sold out. How does that feel coming to a different country and having so many fans already?
It feels great. I played at Squamish Festival last year, and the reception was so good, and it was like, I don't know, you just see people that have really, come to see you and are singing your songs, and that's the coolest thing. And it happened last night again, and the crowd was really enthusiastic, and we were like, wow, this is like a theatre, but it was really feeling like we really felt the energy from the crowd. So it's good, and I just enjoy doing it.
What's it like? And I didn't want to ask you this, but I have to really, because you were on tour with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And so you performed in front of thousands and thousands of people. What is it like performing for maybe a bit of a smaller crowd? Is it more intimate, or do you prefer the bigger crowds?
Actually, I think I like both, and I love, and sometimes the shows with Taylor Swift are so amazing. It's just slightly different, and there's a bit more of a distance between you and the crowd. And when you're opening, people are obviously there to see Taylor Swift, and so you try and kind of make an impression on as many people as you can. But when it's your show in a venue like the Orpheum, they're all there to see you, and you have to fight a little less hard to win them over.
Right. And she did actually one of your songs, didn't she? She sang Riptide.
Yes.
What was that like?
That was cool. She did a really beautiful cover, and really beautiful kind of down-tempo version, and on BBC One, and it was beautiful, and that was kind of surreal. I was doing some promo in Europe, and I saw that footage, and I was like, wow, it's funny because you don't think of yourself as in the same group as all these other artists, or even in a world where, oh, she listens to my music, or she knows my music, she knows who I am. That's a funny thing to get your head around, and then became more normal over the length of the tour. I'm like, hey, it's okay. I'm on this tour, and there's all these people that I admire, but I'm just going to be cool. It's
not as intimidating after a while.
Eventually, you learn to just relax, and it's not a big deal. Yeah.
Have you ever done any of her songs?
I have. I did a cover of a song of hers called I Know Places from her album.
Oh, okay.
Because I listened to that album fairly extensively over the tour, obviously, and I really liked that song, and so I sang a cover of that, and I think she liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. You hope so.
Yeah. She said she liked it on Twitter. So
good.
And in person, she's like, thank you, and I was like, thank you. Yeah.
So you've done so much already. You were a football player in Australia.
Yes.
You graduated from university with a Bachelor of Laws, so you could be a lawyer.
Yeah, if I worked really hard, and I don't know, I don't know if I could actually do it, but I have the degree, so
right.
Yeah.
So why music? Because you could do pretty much anything, it seems like.
I think my passion was always in music, and I'd find myself, if I was procrastinating, I'd always be, time would just pass really quickly, and I'd just be sitting there, and I always found that I always found enjoyment in just trying to piece together a song, and it's like cracking a code or putting a puzzle together. And so when you do get it right, you're like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
You get a lot of satisfaction out of that. So that's where I found a lot of enjoyment and satisfaction. So it was clear to me that I wanted to do it, but the fact that it actually has happened in this way is amazing.
It's a bit more rewarding for you then.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I enjoyed writing songs, and I think I always get that enjoyment, but the fact that people know my music is like the best thing ever.
I bet. So Fire and the Flood is your new single.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about it, because I was watching the video just a few minutes ago, and the girl's just going insane in it. Yeah. So explain the song.
The song is, I guess it's a story of a relationship that's over, and it was, it's good when it's good and it's bad sometimes as well. And so it's like, I guess, a swinging from two different extremes, and it's that kind of dynamic in a relationship, and so that's why the female character in the clip is destroying the apartment.
Yeah. She's going insane. She's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though. It's a good video.
Yeah. It was. I never had been in a clip where I am singing directly to camera, and that was a funny experience.
Was it awkward?
It's just like you're like, okay, this is going to happen. I'm going to have to sing and look at the camera and really feel a song and try and be convincing. And I mean, I like being in the clips, and I also like not being in them. Not being in the clip is really easy, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So you're on tour in Canada, the US, until like April 1st. So you don't go home again until April 1st, basically.
No. That's not too bad. I was away for seven or 8 months last year. So that's like, this is like 2.5 months. And I'm like, Mum, I'm going to be home soon.
Did she come and visit you, your mum?
She actually didn't come last time. And I think this time, I don't know, I think my dad might come and visit me. My brother lives in Ottawa, so I'll see some family. Yeah.
They'll go to your shows.
Yeah, they'll come. Yeah.
Okay, so I on my bucket list is to go to Australia. I haven't been. It's one of the countries I want to go to. So the other day I was just looking up some Australian slang words.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if you know them.
Okay.
And if maybe you can explain it to the people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So and I can put it in a sentence too, because some of these just don't make sense to me at all.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one is chalkers. So
chalkers, yeah.
Basically like, oh, I ate a steak. I'm chalkers.
That's good. I like hearing that. That's good. So when it's said in that accent, so chockers is like I'm full. Yeah, it's like you could say I'm full. I'm chockers. Couldn't eat another thing, or this room is really full. So you say, it's chockers in here, isn't it?
Oh, so it means like I am full, but also it is full.
Yeah, it's like chockers in here. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one is a bit crazy. Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum. That's a good one, right? It's a colourful word.
Yeah. What? Okay, tell us what that means exactly.
Fair dinkum is, it's really like, I feel like it's a very Australian slang.
Yeah.
And it means, and it's very old.
Yeah.
And it means someone's genuine or authentic, and they're the real deal. So it's like, yeah, it's fair dinkum. And often it's just like, you'll start a sentence with that. Someone will say, oh, did you hear that it's chockers in the restaurant? And they're like, fair dinkum. And it's like, you kind of ask as a question, like, fair dinkum, really? Like,
really? Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, he's a fair dinkum bloke. But also like, fair dinkum, like you can with a question mark on the end, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, very versatile, yeah.
Very versatile. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Grommet?
Grommet, yeah, grommet. I think it's like a surfy kid, like a little grommet. Yeah. See, I'm like not a typical Australian in that I don't get tanned and I don't get, my hair's not blonde and I don't really surf.
Yeah.
I went on a paddleboard the other day and it was pretty funny. Like I was like wobbling around and
those are difficult.
Yeah. So, but a grommet is like a little surfy kid.
Okay, learning so much today. Okay, I'll do 2 more.
Yeah.
Togs. Gonna put your togs on? Is that how I would say it?
Yeah, togs. So togs are bathers.
Yeah, swimsuit.
Yeah, togs. And actually there's another extension of that, which is for guys when they wear like the little ones, like a little like Y-front bathers.
Yeah.
They're called budgie smugglers.
Budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
Yeah,
it is. It's fitting. That's awesome. Okay, the last one, and this is the only one of the list I even knew.
Yeah.
Because they use this kind of in England. Whinge.
Having a whinge, yeah. So just complaining, yeah.
Whining, yeah.
Whinging and whining, yeah.
That's awesome.
Do you guys say that? You don't say that one?
Not in Canada, but in England they say it more,
Yeah,
definitely. So we learned more. We learned how to speak Australian slang today. Very interesting. Love it, Vance Joy. Thank you so much. And good luck with everything. Good luck on your tour. Good luck on your show tonight.
Thank you.
And your career in general.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
94.5 Virgin Radio, Vancouver's #1 hit music station.